All right, Jackson, I'm calling it. Jackson Hopkins goal from 21 yards out, right at the top of the D this week. You gave me the goal in the Open Cup. Now I'm just waiting for that league goal. It's going to happen, and I'm living and dying with every step on the field. You're making things happen, but it's not happening for the team as a whole. What do you see that needs to change to get a win?
I think we just obviously I think we've made some good steps over the past few weeks in terms of giving up goals, and I think we can. I mean, as an attacking group, we've kind of talked about how we can create more chances and more clear chances too, and capitalizing on those. So we've just talked about kind of being better in both boxes, and we know that like we've had some good performances, and we're really we know we're right there, and all it takes is just being a little bit better in both of the boxes, and we know we'll get over the line.
You mentioned creating more clear chances. I mean, Bruce always talks about that. Get bodies in the box. Are we getting enough bodies in the box or enough people in the right positions, or how would you assess that?
Well, that's something we talked about. I know we talked about kind of getting more numbers in the box, whether it's a winger coming in, outside back coming up, a midfielder coming in. We know we can get we usually get two or three in the box, maybe two more often than not, and we know we can get three or four, and sometimes even five when we're really attacking. So that's something we focused on.
The old cliche is that you learn more from difficult times, and certainly this is not good times right now. What are you learning about yourself, about the way you play, or what's it like for you going through this period?
I mean, it's a little bit different for me just from the rest of the team, just because like I missed a whole lot of the year, so the years kind of started off hard for me too, just with the surgery and stuff. So I mean, for me, I just learned to appreciate every moment on the field, and just with the teammates, with my family, like just appreciating all those moments. And in the game, obviously, you it's not the hard times aren't necessarily in your head. You're just kind of focused on winning. So I think everyone's just focused on staying in the moment, and that's the best way to get out of the hard times.
All right, don't make a liar out of me. Score a goal from 21 yards Saturday.
I feel the same thing. I'm ready.
Thank you, Dave. And then next we'll go to Donald Wine.
Thank you. Hey, Jackson. Thanks for your time today. I want to start off with because I didn't get a chance to speak with you after you appeared in the Ethiopia friendly. Obviously, a different set of circumstances, that being a friendly, a lot of academy players around you. But what did you take from that particular experience?
Well, it's always cool playing against a national team. I've played against a few with the U20s and stuff, but I haven't played against one from Africa, so that was really cool. And then obviously there's a huge fan base in DC for Ethiopia, so it was a cool atmosphere. And then meeting some of the players after the game, and then also for me, as I was in the academy, so being able to play with some of the current academy players on the field was a cool experience, and I'm sure it was cool for them also.
You're one of the younger guys on the team, but for them, you are the veteran who has climbed the path. What kind of advice did you kind of talk with some of those academy players about what it takes to operate and get to this level?
Well, I just told them before the game, just play with confidence and play free. I think sometimes you can go out and get in your head, and they're in the DC United Academy, one of the best academies in the country. So we know they're good players, and we know they can hang. So just it's just another game at the end of the day. So that's what I was trying to get across to them, and I think they all did well. So
Last thing for me, it's obviously been a difficult season, and for you personally, you mentioned the struggles of the injury and getting back to that, and then having this rut that the team is in. But I have not seen anything other than a smile come from your face so far. How do you keep that positive attitude throughout all of this?
I mean, we're all playing a game that we love to play, that we've played our entire life. So even if it's good times, it's bad times, I think you just have to enjoy playing professional soccer, enjoy playing soccer in front of your family, in front of friends, fans, everyone. And I think if you keep that attitude and work as hard as you can, you're going to get out of the bad times, and I think that's where we're headed.
Great. Appreciate it, Jackson.
Thank you.
Donald. Next we'll go to Bruce Murray.
Hey, Jackson, how are you, man?
Good. How are you doing?
Thanks for giving me the time. I agree with Donald Wine. It's just, man, it is hard times right now, but you have that big smile on your face, and every time I see you in the parking lot or whatever, we talk. Um, is there a possibility that in a new, fresh, push message from the coach, from the new coach, is something that may just jumpstart this team? I mean, there's been many occasions in this league where teams have been way down the ladder where they've gotten into the playoff. Just so you know.
Yeah, I definitely think that's a big possibility. I mean, no one here has given up at all. Everyone knows we can still push and get into the playoffs and make a run. And sometimes all it takes is a little boost, and a new coach coming in. There, there's everyone's spot is up for grabs. Everyone has a new opportunity to fight and like a clean slate. So that boost right there will make everything more intense. And sometimes that's all you need. I mean, it's 100% doable. We all know that, and we know that just some new energy, some new faces in the building can always provide a boost.
And Dave and I looked from the booth, and we see this north south, guy going like trying to make things happen. Is that something that you as a pro has to say? I'm a pro, and I'm going to go ahead and I understand what the coach wants me to do, but I can do something else.
Yeah, I think everyone has their play style, and you have to kind of fit it within the system. But I know that with my engine and being able to carry the ball forward and stuff like that, I know that sometimes, I mean, everyone on the field has to do something that's not necessarily like in the plan, but that's how you win games. People have to do things that others can't do and put it all together. So I think if we all kind of put those together, it'll be good.
And just so you know, ex-player as I was, I don't think I've ever seen a guy who's happier than you all the time off the field. Thank you. It makes me feel great.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Bruce. And then thank you, Jackson. That's it from Zoom.
Just one for me, Jackson. You guys played New England earlier this season already. Obviously, you were dealing with an injury, so weren't part of that. What has been the focus on this week, and how do you stop Carlos Hill from kind of getting open and kind of running into stuff?
Well, obviously he's their best player, and we know he can create something out of nothing. So we know we have to be online with him. The midfielders and the defense have to be together, know where he is at all times. And if we can stop him, we're going to go and create chances like we talked about earlier, and clearer ones, get people in the box. And we know if we stop him, we're gonna get 3 points. So.
Perfect. Jackson, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.